Have you ever wondered why some children develop bow legs as they're growing up? Have you ever wondered what could be the main cause of bow legs or rickets in children? Good day, everyone. I'm Gwendolyn Halle. I'm a medical microbiologist. I'm popularly known as the medical professional with the difference, and I bring you knowledge on health, medicals, health, a little bit of farming and business. Stay tuned. We'll be looking at treatment and prevention of rickets. Now, how do children develop rickets or get rickets? Now, children who develop rickets or get rickets are those whose skin are rarely, hardly ever exposed to the sunlight, and they develop bow leg or rickets. So, how can we treat rickets or bow legs? Point number one, a fortified milk formula. When you go to your pharmacist or you go to the supermarket, make sure you are looking for milk formula that is very rich in minerals and vitamins, particularly vitamin D. Point number two, incorporate nutritive meals in the child's diet, especially fish that contains a lot of vitamin D. Now, go see your GP, your doctor, that's the third point, and the your GP or pharmacist will prescribe you a supplement, a vitamin D supplement. Be cautious. Vitamin D supplements are taken with precaution. Please do check that with your pharmacist or GP before you go buying over-the-counter vitamin D and giving a wrong dosage to your child. The next point, and the least expensive, is to expose the child at least 10 minutes of sunlight daily, especially the sunlight in the morning. Now, you could leave the child for longer in the sun, but be conscious of sunburns. Like if the sun rises or is out by 9 p.m., you could leave the child by 9 to 10 or 10:30, just out in the sun, just basking, or you could be there with the child. When the UV rays become little higher, please do take the child indoors. You can check the emission of UV rays for that day through your weather forecast in your location or your city or in your country at that time, or wherever you are, to know the amount of UV rays or ultraviolet light that is emitted during that period of time. This is to avoid the child having sunburns, and also protecting the child's eyes from having eye problems, especially if the child is very young. Now, I would like to say this with caution. Don't allow the child to stay in sunlight that is after midday, because you only expose the child to sunburns, because the UV light emitted after midday is much higher than before midday. And this is for all other women who have just given birth and their child is real good and looking all nice and shiny. And sometimes some women don't want their children to become tanned with through the sun. So they always shield their children and avoid their children from going outdoors because they don't want their children to be tanned. Now, this is very bad because the child may develop rickets or bow legs in long term. If your child goes out in the morning for a couple of minutes from between 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., your child is safe because the UV rays emitted at that time is very low. And the next caution, the precaution I would like every parent to take is, do not give your children vitamin D supplements for a long period of time, because it may become toxic to the child. It may actually become a poison in the child's system. So this is why I'm recommending and I'm insisting that we should seek medical prescription over self-prescription. Your pharmacist can help you, and because in most good pharmacies, doctors are always present, or your GP can help you. So let me run through it again in summary. The treatments for rickets are a good baby formula, which you can always get at your pharmacies or at the supermarket, but I'll recommend pharmacies. The second is give the child nutritive meals that are very high in vitamin D, especially fish, especially eggs, and a lot more. Expose your child to sunlight in the mornings, that's before 12 midday. And you go to your doctors or your pharmacies and get a prescribed vitamin D supplement for your child. Now, I would like to say thank you to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for your love. Thank you for making my channel more visible. Thank you for helping knowledge being spread. And to all those who have just popped on this video or just joining this channel, please do like, do subscribe, and share. This will increase the visibility of this video. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for helping me, and I'm very grateful. God bless you. Bye-bye.